It is the morning of day 11. I'm here at Sam's Gap at mile 318 point something or another, and I'm hiking today 13.4 miles to Spivey Gap. So up and over a couple of mountains, a lot of nice ridge walking. Should be a real beautiful day. It's about uh, 48 degrees right now, but it's going to warm up and be another really nice warm day. Off we go. Okay, I'm about 2 miles in. I'm at about mile 230. Just came out of the woods and really pretty clearing. We're at about 4,300 feet here. Really nice. So that was a nice walk up. Now I think for a little while heading down, and supposed to be some more nice views coming up ahead according to the map. Walking around, I'm at about 4.5 miles in for today. You can look through the trees here. I think you can just see the top of Big Bald Mountain, which is where I'm heading in about a mile. It's up about another 500 feet. This is also a ridge walk here, so right on the border of North Carolina and Tennessee. And right over the mountain here, you can see they're building some buildings, and there's like a cell tower right on the other side, on the North Carolina side of the border. And I looked on the GPS, there's all sorts of roads, and looks like they're putting in a development or something right on the other side of this mountain. And this side of here is just as primitive as can be. Pretty crazy, the variety right up to the state line. Just about to the top of Big Bald Mountain. And man, the terrain is just varied today. You're walking through muddy brush, and all of a sudden you come up and you got a big rocky section like this where you're walking up rock stairs. There's a big boulder ahead. Plenty of variety. Nice that it's all under a tree canopy. Should be almost up to the top. Coming out of the woods here up to top of Big Bald Mountain. Whew. All of a sudden it's 90 degrees. Just met a couple of other through hikers heading south, and a couple of section hikers, and said the views up here are really spectacular. You know, I'm on the top of Big Bald Mountain. There are not words to describe how beautiful this is. I'm going to just turn this camera 360 and let you see what I'm saying. God's creation is truly amazing. Came up from that direction. You can see the Great Smokies in the back. There's a school field trip over here to the side. So there is a dirt road that runs up to the top of this. And then look at the view off this side here. I have 9 miles to go down to Spivey Gap, where I'm getting off for today. I'm going to walk that way. You can see another bald over there and a bunch of people hiking it. That's Little Bald Mountain, so I'm going to go down and back up over Little Bald, and then down to Spivey Gap. In a couple days, I'm going to hike from Spivey Gap to Erwin, Tennessee, and I believe that's Erwin, Tennessee, right down there. That's 18 miles away. Let me just spin 360 and be quiet for a moment. Fantastic. Break there, hike down and back up Little Bald Mountain. There's Big Bald Mountain there that we just came down over. Now heading down trail, still fantastic views. Heading back into the woods, it looks like here. And then in about a mile, there's a shelter. And I'm going to stop there. There should be a water source and re-water up. I'm carrying maybe a liter, maybe a little under a liter. But I don't think there's any more water for the next 6.5 miles. So I want to drink up everything I have and refill it. Okay, well, looks like I'm almost up to the top of High Rock, 4,200 feet, and the highest, well, not the highest point for today, but the last high point for today before I begin the descent down. Look at this incredible rock structure here. The big rock there needs a giant lion laying on it. Not a bear, thank you, but a lion would be dramatic. And this is the trail going up through here. Wow. Sorry for all the huffing and puffing, but I can't breathe. Yeah, this looks like the top of it all. Should get a decent look down. No great view from here, it's tree covered, but what a dramatic peak. Then the trail goes down there, a couple of miles down now to Spivey Gap, which is where I'll be ending for today. Pretty cool. Okay, I'm about 2/10 of a mile from Spivey Gap, where I'm stopping for today. Almost there. I can hear a little traffic, that's always nice. Walking along, look down. That looks kind of like a bear print to me. Yep, there's the other one. Somebody stepped in the middle of it. Glad he's going my way. Maybe we'll get to meet. As I slide down the hill in the mud. So graceful. How have I lived this long? All right. Spivey Gap. Woo! The sign there said I did 13.6 miles today, back to where I started. Oh, this is where I'm stopping for today. That's where the trail goes up, continuing north. I just called Mark, my shuttle ride from the Laurel Trading Post. He's going to come pick me up. It takes about a half hour to get here. And then he's going to take me into Erwin, Tennessee, where I'm going to stay the next couple of nights. I'm going to take tomorrow off, do a little shopping, relax, eat a whole lot. Well, it's 6:30. I'm here at Uncle Johnny's, the famous Uncle Johnny's hostel here on the AT. Ray and Erwin, real excited to be here. Great store. I'll show you the cabin in a minute. I splurged for the single cabin because I'm going to snore my head off tonight. And tomorrow, I'll get a shuttle ride into town. Tonight, I'm just going to relax and kick back and edit some videos, probably. All right, this is around the side of the store at Uncle Johnny's. We've got all sorts of cabins here. And this is the restroom and shower building. Laundry. Real nice. And let me see, where'd it go? My cabin's around here somewhere. I think I lost my cabin. Okay, I'm finding it. There's cabin C, and then cabin D. That's me. Let me show you around. It's real cozy, real cute. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah. It's got some cool furniture in it, and a little fridge, and a TV. Dang. Look at this. And a comfy bed. Oh yeah, this is going to do just fine. He said the TV doesn't get reception here, but the drawers of this cabinet are filled with movies, VHS tapes. It's the afternoon of day 12, and I got a shuttle ride from Uncle Johnny's to an all-you-can-eat pizza place. Then he dropped me off at the Super 8 motel where I'm staying tonight. I'm walking around right now in downtown Erwin, Tennessee. Sweet little town. Some banks, some churches, some little local businesses, and Chamber of Commerce office. Really nice folk everywhere. And I'm working on finding a way to get from here tomorrow to Johnson City, Tennessee, because there I can make connections for flights or Greyhound bus over to a train station and figure out what I'm doing from there. But I love little towns, and it's a real quaint little town to walk around in for the afternoon. I was looking for the library, and the old train station is now the library. So I'm going to go in here and get some internet use for a bit. Well, I am inside the public library. It seems the Verizon tower that services this entire town is down, so I get no phone service, no data. But inside the public library here, they have free Wi-Fi, so I'm plugged into the electric outlet and using the free Wi-Fi to make my travel plans for the next couple of days. It sure does make you think how spoiled we are with our instant everything and our easy access to everything. That having to go through a little bit of trouble of walking a couple of miles in and out of town to use a Wi-Fi, which is still pretty fancy living. How really blessed we are. Well, back here at the Super 8 Motel in Erwin. Tomorrow I'm going to get up a shuttle ride up to Johnson City, and then take a bus to Lynchburg, Virginia, and then a train up to Jersey, New York, and then I'll fly home and do a little bit of visiting with some folks and do some different things. So this is the end of this section hike. It's been a great adventure, a whole lot of fun, and I certainly look forward to getting back here to Erwin in the spring of the year, and maybe hiking on to Damascus from here then. Well,